Will you provide the documents by the deadline of May 12th?
No comment from St. Petersburg businessman Leo Govoni. Time for excuses may have run out for this Pinellas County nonprofit owner. He's tied to millions of dollars in missing money taken from disabled people and their families. Govoni was back before a federal judge today, and attorneys are trying to track down all that missing money that Govoni's nonprofit was supposed to safeguard.
He was given multiple extensions to provide key financial documents, but the judge's patience has run out. 8 on Your Side investigator Brittany Muller was there today, and Brittany, the judge found Govoni in contempt of court.
Stacey Keith, that's right. Those attorneys say they've been stonewalled by Leo Govoni for months. Inside the federal courtroom in Tampa this morning, all the key players were there, including some interested onlookers, agents, and prosecutors with the Department of Justice. In the end, the federal judge found Govoni in contempt of court and imposed fines of $5,000 per day until he produces personal, financial, and business records. And that's not all.
Mr. Govoni, we have to ask, where is the money? Will the victims ever recover any of the money that went missing? You heard testimony. These people are suffering.
Leo Govoni facing a showdown inside the federal courthouse in Tampa on Friday morning, taking the stand for more than an hour. After attorneys questioned him and other witnesses, as well as providing evidence, Judge Roberta Colton found Govoni in contempt of court for violating court orders to produce documents. He now faces fines of $5,000 a day plus attorney's fees.
Everybody wanted to make money, and that's what they were doing, making money from the most vulnerable, sick children and putting it in their own pockets.
Kimberly Musinski entrusted Govoni's nonprofit, the Center for Special Needs Trust Administration, to manage her daughter Abby's money she received in a wrongful birth case. Abby has since passed away, but her parents' fight continues for all victims.
What would you say to the vulnerable victims who relied on you?
2 of Govoni's attorneys have dropped him, citing his failure to pay. Now Govoni has a new lawyer, attorney Buddy Ford.
Mr. Ford, do you have anything to say on behalf of your client?
No comments right now. Thank you.
Court records show Govoni violated more court orders when he filed for dissolution for 16 of his own companies in March. Attorney John Dix, who is representing the Chapter 11 trustee in the case, says his team discovered Govoni has sold off $1.6 million in real estate since the center filed for bankruptcy in February of 2024.
What about the millions of dollars that the attorneys mentioned that you're unsure of where it went?
When asked where that money is, Govoni told the judge he's unsure. Dix claims Govoni is stonewalling to buy more time to move money and assets to other organizations under his control. Dix says that $1.6 million in real estate sales,
where do you find that in your soul?
Could have gone to victims and vendors Govoni has failed to pay. Govoni's attorney acknowledged that his client has not complied with court orders. Ford then told the judge he will work to provide the requested records. But if Govoni is in financial trouble, how did he pay Ford's fees?
Hi, Jane. Where's your husband?
Govoni told the judge that his wife, Jane Govoni, covered the retainer.
My committee has victims who are victims of vaccine injuries, victims of car accidents, paraplegics, victims of abortion that I think you've reported on. It is amazing that these victims have been able to sustain themselves without the funds that they once had in this estate.
Attorney Megan Murray represents the victims. Murray called Govoni's testimony a complete disregard for the victims' welfare.
How much time can Govoni continue to buy himself?
I don't know.
If Govoni does not produce the court order documents by May 12th, Judge Colton says she will make a recommendation to the district court for criminal contempt proceedings. Now the families across the country continue to wait, wondering how they will be able to care for their disabled loved ones.
We are here for the victims. We are fighting for the victims, and we're not going to stop.
Judge Roberta Colton did not mince her words when speaking to Govoni and his new attorney. Remember, cameras are not allowed inside the federal courtroom, but here's a sampling of what she had to say. Judge Colton said Leo Govoni has been, quote, purposefully evasive in proceedings. He's been buying himself time, and while Govoni turned in a personal financial record, the judge called it completely worthless, remarking that it was amazing it was submitted under oath.
But he was also asked a lot of questions as well. I mean, they were asking questions about his businesses, this private plane. He had some travel in 2018. How was he responding to that? How did he explain all that?
Well, Keith, Govoni was questioned about a flight log showing his plane flew to the Turks and Caicos and Antigua in May of 2018 for 23 hours. The concern from the plaintiff's attorney is that he may have placed some of the center's missing millions in offshore accounts. But when asked about his short visit, Govoni claimed that he doesn't remember being on the plane and that he might have simply chartered it for someone else.
All right.
All right.
More to come, as we know. I know you'll stay on it. Thank you, Brittany. And if you have something that you would like Brittany to investigate, you can always give her a call at the 8 on Your Side helpline, 1-800-338-0808.